So, Ninjago Crystalized came out a few days ago and we're waiting on the second part, but for now, I have something to show you. Hello everyone, welcome to The Geekdom, a place where we outcasts get to talk about the things we love. Today we're talking LEGO Ninjago. Now, with the release of the new season, I figured I want to make something. If you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I've made LEGO sets and minifigure series in the past. Please feel free to go check out my Ninjago one, it's like my favourite video I've done. With the release of the new season, I decided, hey, I want to make a set. I want to do a set that I've wanted LEGO to make for a long time, and the choice was clear. It had to be the HQ underneath the Monastery. Just one of my favourite locations from the show at the minute. Okay, so jumping straight in, there are 4 main sections of the set. There is the minifigure display stand, the bridge, the centre area, and the computer, like the what I'm basically calling the ninja computer. You know, it's the big screen thing they use. We'll start with the computer section. Now, this is like my favourite bit of the whole build. It has these connectors on the bottom which are used for like scaffolding and stuff in all the LEGO sets, or you may have seen them on like the Batcopter or something like that. But it uses those to create some leveling to make it way higher than the rest of the other pieces, and it has some really interesting ways of building computers, at least I think so. I'm not as skilled with making LEGO sets as I am with minifigures, I must say that, but I think this bit went really well. It was such a challenge to create something like a computer area. The big screen up back is basically just some blue tile. But yeah, I didn't want to make any special stickers or anything to make it difficult for people to build if they decided to, so it's just some blue tiles. The building is quite intricate. I've got the kind of Japanese style building arches which we've seen on different sets in the past, for example the Fire Temple from the original 2011 wave, and then it's just got some tiling all over the floor. Now, a thing about this set is there's not really any play features, and I know most LEGO sets and custom set designers like to put in play features to make it more realistic to what we'd actually expect from LEGO, but I just wanted to make a display piece. I thought I want to make this as accurate to the show as possible, and I think if I put like a massive trapdoor somewhere, it wouldn't work as well. At the edge of the flooring, we have these brown kind of barriers, which I decided to go for a really ornate look. I want to have a bit of a contrast between like the ancient Japanese architecture and stuff and the really modern tech. So I liked having these like wooden barriers that look like they've come straight out of Ninjago. I thought that was really cool. Moving on from there, we have like a small stair build which takes you down to the center portion. Now, my original plan for this was to create a boundary around it so that you could use the center portion as almost like a spinner fighting area like we saw in the old spinner battle sets in, once again, 2011, and we've seen them all the way through Ninjago's history. There was one for Sons of Garmadon. I think there was one more recently for the kind of, I don't even know what you'd call that wave of sets, the latest one with all the weird suits and the big mech. But I wanted to make that as my idea, but after doing many different attempts of using old ideas that LEGO used, I just couldn't figure out a way to work. So I thought, why should I do the play gimmick when I could just make this look as cool as I can? Now, it has different bits of layering, and this was really weird. It was such a complicated build process because things just weren't working for me. But I managed to get the purple sections lower down and the center portion to dip a little bit just to create some different layers, because when it was all just flat, it just didn't look great. But then I managed to put different bits around it with the torches and all the blues, and it just made it look way more vibrant, and I'm so proud of this portion of the build. Dotted all around the set are these little platforms. Now you may be thinking, what are they? These platforms are just kind of miniature versions of what they have in the show to hold their vehicles and stuff. It can support possibly the Samurai Mech set from Legacy. I think it can support some of the sets from the new wave. I haven't yet tested it out with any of them because I don't have access to any of the sets, but if they don't support it and I need to make changes, I will change them and then change the instructions and stuff so that they will all work. Now, these platforms are located on the side of the computer room, on both sides of the main portion, and then on the side of the bridge as well, because I wanted to have as many as possible so that each ninja can have a little platform. On the left and right, there's little screen segments, because even in the set pictures, there's nothing there. It's just a block in the middle, and I just thought, that can't be. I'll add some computers there to make it look more techy, like Pixel or something would be working here. Okay, moving up to the bridge section, we do have the archway. Now, the archway, that was a pain. To make that work, I have no experience in making something like that, but I managed to use the hinge pieces to create that arch, and once again using that technique I used for the computer segment with the whatever you'd call those things. I don't even know how to describe them. But I loved utilizing all the different blues in this set. The blues and the browns, they contrast so nicely, and it was just a real joy to get to build something as vibrant as that. With my sets in the past, like my Star Labs or Wanda's House, they're kind of block color. There are a lot of brown, some greens, silvers. They're just kind of beigey. They're kind of boring. But this had so many different reds, blues, really vibrant yellows. It was just such a pleasure to work with colors like that. And this archway in particular was one of my favorite bits of the set. Now the bridge section, it's very simple. There's just some brick structures, and then on top of it is a bridge that connects in with Technic pins into the main portion of the build to keep it sturdy. It's pretty much the same process as what I used for the other segments, like the center portion, but it just creates that stretch that we see, like for example, Asphira coming down in season 11, and it's iconic. It's some of my favorite scenes take place in this whole area of Ninjago, and to make this set was just so incredible because it was such a fun experience to be able to bring something that LEGO may never do to life. And then, as you can see there, it has the strips of warning over the sides of it, once again lined with all these lanterns that I have dotted all over the set. Next up is the minifigure display stand. Now this bit just kind of creates the entranceway to the set. If you took the minifigures off, that'd be fine. It would still look exactly the same, and it would look really nice, still really good part of the world. But you can remove it. It is only attached with Technic pins. You just remove it if you want to just make a display stand, and then the set will just look fine without it. But I would just keep it on because, I mean, it looks cool. You get to display your minifigures on the set, and makes it look more complete. But on the minifigure display stand, it's just, once again, the same sort of process. It's lined with those blue tiles and then those curved blue bricks that we've seen throughout my set. Once again, with lanterns surrounding it, obviously. I love me and my lanterns. But then on top of it, it has those 2x1 bricks with a stud on top, so that it's lined with those so that you can put your minifigures on them. It's pretty basic. It's the most basic bit of the set, but it's one of my favorite bits. Now onto my favorite bit of any LEGO project, the minifigures. Oh my god, these minifigures were such a joy to design. I was so appalled when we got the Ninjago Crystalized set reveals. The new Ninja weren't there. The new Ninja are like the highlight of this new series for me. I love their designs, and I love it when the villains of a show are just the same as the regular people, but switched, like Reverse Flash or something like that. I just love that, and the new Ninja are such a good team in this new season. I just find them so funny, and I love the colors once again. So it was a really fun experience to get to make them for myself. Obviously we've got each member, so we've got the main ninja, the teal ninja.
Teal's not even a primary color!
We've got the teal ninja, and most of the designs are pretty standard for these ninja. It's just the color, and then on the basic design with the odd pouch or something here and there. But the blue ninja, the teal ninja, is probably the most unique of all of them. He has those straps going along his chest and the belt around his waist. He has like such a vibrant hood color, and his legs also have some straps and buckles on them as well. Round back, we have this symbol on the back, which I'm assuming is just the symbol for the new ninja. I don't really know what this is. I got it from freezing a frame in the opening of episode 1, just to see what it looks like. But I think I nailed it pretty much. And yeah, these ninja are my favorite looking. But I don't. The only other different ones are, I think the pink ninja have slightly different belts and stuff. They all have something kind of going on their legs, really, apart from one or two, but they are pretty bog standard. They all look pretty much the same, but with their own colors. But that didn't take away from the fact that these were such fun to design, and I love building their weapons as well. As you can see on screen here, the yellow ninja has its like double-pronged trident. The orange ninja has a small trans-orange knife. The pink ninja has a pink blade. The teal ninja has a blue sword, and the purple ninja has a purple hammer, which was surprisingly difficult to come up with a design for. I didn't want it to be too simplistic, but I also didn't want it to be too extravagant. But I found the right balance, and I think it looks really cool. The cool thing about these ninja is it kind of reminded me of Nexo Knights, just designing some of the weapons and some of the colors used. I was like, whoa, it feels like I'm going back to the old days designing Nexo Knights. But yeah, these were really fun to make. Another part of this season is the actual ninja. Now, their new suits, which you've seen so far, are possibly my favorite suits, at least since the kimono ninja from season 2. But these are, the new suits are amazing, but sadly, once again, we didn't get the black ninja in any sets, which was appalling to me, and I was like, we need to fix this. We need to fix this wrong that's happened upon us. So, obviously, I designed them. We've got, they're very similar to Cole's Season 11 suit, just remove the buckles and change the colour of his straps along the trousers. I think that was just to kind of make the job easy for the Ninjago animators, but I still really dig the design. They all have the same black hood. Almost all of them have the same torso. We have Jay, Kai, Cole, Lloyd, all with just the black robes, and then you can see their yellow skin underneath it. But with Zane, obviously he's a Nindroid, so he has it slightly different, where you can just see the metallic chest underneath it. They all have different heads. We have Zane with his most current head that I could find on my software. I have Cole, I think he's using the Ninjago movie head. Kai, Lloyd, and Jay are all using designs incorporated from multiple different seasons. I think Kai was using some of his Prime Empire face and his Ninjago movie. Lloyd and Jay are primarily Prime Empire, but I did change up the eyebrows and stuff slightly just to make them a bit different to what they usually are. Because I thought they gave them the most iconic, like the new style of animation, because I wanted them to look accurate to the show. All of the ninja come with removable hoods, so you can put their hair on them. Now, the new ninja don't have any hair or anything because you don't really see you don't see them unmasked yet. I mean, I hope we get to, because I want some more character for these characters. You know, I want to know who they are. Do they have powers? Who are they working for? I want to know all this stuff. I can't wait for the end of the season. Okay, so that's all 10 minifigures of the set, and I just think they are just absolutely perfect in my eyes. I think I've done a really great job with them. Which was your favourite minifigure? Please tell me in the comments. I mean, for me, it was probably the Teal Ninja. I just think he looked great, and I love him. Now you may be wondering, like, why is there only those 10 minifigures in the set? Why haven't we got a Sphera? Someone who appears all the time here. Why is there no Wu? Why is there no Nia frozen in ice? Like, why aren't they here? Well, just you wait and see. I have some stuff planned, and I hope to get at least an Asphera figure out at some point soon. I'm a big fan of Asphera, and I hope I have more to come, so just keep your eye out. This isn't a Lego channel anymore. It used to be, but it's not just Lego anymore. I want to do a lot of different things, but that doesn't mean that Lego isn't going to be a massive part, because I love making Lego. It's so fun. And getting to design things like Ninjago, which I have been a fan of like since it came out, basically. I am a huge fan, and getting to design something like this has just been an absolute pleasure. Anyway guys, that's about it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to tell me things in the comment, like what's your favourite part of the set, favourite minifigure, favourite, what you want me to do next, basically. What do you want from this channel? Whether it be Lego or something else, I just want your input. I have a few things planned, I just want your input. Lastly, before we finish this video, I just wanted to tell you that I am starting a Rebrickable page. Now, if you don't know what Rebrickable is, it's basically a place where Lego creators sell their instructions so that people like you, my viewers, to build my sets and stuff. So this set is not currently at the point of filming it on there, but it will be very, very soon, along with my Star Labs and maybe my WandaVision set. I'm not sure about that one, but from here on out, all of my sets that you see on here will be going on there if you want to get the instructions and build them for yourself. This set has over 1,000 pieces. It's quite big for what it looks, but it is really good, in my opinion. I know it might not look great to you. Feel free to tell me that. Give me some constructive criticism. But I'm very proud of it. I think it's gone really well, and it was just so fun to create one of my favorite locations from Ninjago. So if you do want to build this set, the link to my Rebrickable will be in the description, and feel free to go pick it up. It'd be a really great help, you know, to the channel and stuff like that. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe down below. It'd be really great. Come join us. Come join the outcasts, you know. That's what I'm dubbing you guys. The subscribers are now the outcasts. That's who you are. But yeah, come join us. Subscribe down below, and come back next time. Thanks for watching.